Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Monkey Putter with another course review from PGA Tour 2K21. Now the course I'm going to be playing today is called Templar Valley GC and it's been designed by Grimslow 40. I'm playing off the blue tee at 7,086 yards. I've gone for the default wind speed, wind directions default, firm fast, and the default time of day and weather is overcast. So let's head off to that first tee and we'll get this round underway. Okay, so we've got a par 5 to open the round with. 568 yards, it's quite long. And we're going to be hitting into a narrow part of the fairway, so this is going to have to be a good swing. Slightly fast. That's okay. I like that design, the way that the river kind of intrudes the front part of the green there, so it's going to make the approach shot, at least for the second shot, really difficult. So the safe option here is obviously to lay up. There's quite a bit of room over the water though, between the water's edge and the green, so that front bunker's not a bad place to end up. Let's try that. This is going to have to be really well hit though. Ball looks like it's slightly above my feet, so I'm going to aim a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just made it onto the green. So I'm there in 2 on the par 5. This one's slightly uphill and it looks like it goes 3 ways, but not massively, so this is going to be a tricky one to judge. Ooh, that was close. That was extremely close. Nice opening birdie though. Now the default winds that I've selected, as you can see, they're low wind speeds, so that's going to help. That's another quite narrow fairway. I should be able to drive it over those trees. Could do with a bounce to the right. Yeah, it's in good shape. And you can see the front part of the green there, it runs downhill away from me. It's looking nice. Needs to bite. Yeah, that's a good shot. Just admiring that bridge there, actually. which you can't see at the moment because it's behind my player, but really nice looking bridge. Now, par 3 at the third, slightly downhill, probably about 4 yards off that, so it's going to be about 127. 127, slight breeze behind as well. It's a nice shot. There's that bridge. You can see if you look behind me in the background there, you can see the bridge that I was talking about earlier, and there's the house on the right. It looks really pretty. Now, I've got to be careful here at the fourth not to go too far right. Looks like the fairway slopes a little towards the water hazard. So I think what I'm going to do here is hit a slight draw, not too much. I've hit that a little bit fast. Hopefully it'll be okay. Kick right. Ah! Come on, get down that slope. Yeah, that's fine. I was a bit lucky there, but that's okay. We need a bit of luck now and again. As Gary Player once said many years ago, the more he practices, the luckier he gets, and I think there's a lot in that. Well, this looks like the perfect gap wedge, if I can put a good swing on it. It's drifting a little bit further right than I anticipated. That's a shame. A bit long as well. Oh, that was unlucky. That was really unlucky. Kind of dipped his toe in and decided it wasn't going to drop. Got another par 5 coming up next. Got to be careful of that river. Actually, no, the river's okay. Unless I hit a really bad shot, it shouldn't come into play. Quite a narrow fairway again. I'm hitting everything just a little bit fast at the moment. Certainly off the tee anyway. Now that's in trouble. That's in heavy rough. Okay, that's really heavy rough. 68 to 74%. So this is just about trying to get the ball back on the fairway. Don't know how much of a draw I can get out of heavy rough. Let's try that. No, that's not where I wanted it to go. Yeah, that's not very good at all. So I'm still in the heavy rough. Let's try that. Fast again. No, too hard. You can see there on the right hand side I hit that, what I call buffer zone fast. So it's in sort of the grey area. That's a shame. You always feel like you should birdie a par 5, but not to worry. Good hole though. That's a pretty par 3 with the pond on the left. Those 3 bunkers guarding the right hand side of the green. Yeah, I like that. And if you look over there, you've got what I think, if I can zoom in, yeah, you've got your toilets, your washrooms I should say. Yeah, really good, like that. It's quite a long par 3 as well. It's slightly downhill, so it's going to be playing just under 200 yards. It's just looking quite nice. Could be a little bit long though. Just a fraction. Now this looks quite straight because it's a double breaker. It starts off going to the right, and then right at the very end of the putt there's a subtle break from right to left. I'm going to aim it a fraction to the left though, because I think it's going to go more to the right than it is to the left. It's so difficult to judge these sometimes. Yeah, it's a good putt. We've got another par 5 here at the 7th. A long one, 605 yards. Got to be careful not to drive the ball into those bunkers. What sort of distance are we talking here? 328. Should be okay. There's no wind at all at the moment. Just needs a good swing. Now there's a waterfall there. I don't know if I can pan the camera around to get a better look at it. I don't think I can from this angle. Now 282 yards, slightly uphill. This might be worth a bit of a chancy shot with the driver. Needs a kind bounce to the left, which it didn't get, but that's not too bad there. It's a par 5 and I'm there in 2. Now that's downhill there, as you can see, so ball could run away here, and coming out of the heavy rough it's going to be difficult to generate too much backspin. Yeah, not bad. It's a lovely laid out course. So there's the waterfall on the left there. Really nicely laid out. Very pleasant to play. Now those two cards you can see in the background there on the island in the middle of the lake, that's probably the hole-in-one prize. So let's see if I can win one of them. It's slightly downhill, so it's going to be playing about 158, and we've got that ever such a slight breeze to think about as well. Oh, it's gone long. Yeah, too much. Well, this one here looks... Again, it's like a double breaker, but it looks fairly straight overall. So I'm going to aim it straight this time. Yes, it just managed to hang on to that right lip. Okay, now I should be able to carry... Oh, now I've said that, I'm not so sure. No, I don't think I can carry that tree, so I'm going to hit the draw and take the ball around the tree. It's looking nice. I may have carried it, actually, thinking about it. But that's fine, that's in the middle of the fairway. And I'm not going to play a pitch here, I'm going to try... Well, I've got a couple of options here, as far as a normal shot's concerned. I can hit the gap wedge and take a little bit off, or I can hit the sand wedge and add a little bit to it. But I think I'm going to go with a gap wedge. It's going to be playing approximately 104, 105 yards. I don't need to take much off this. I'm on a slight uphill lie as well, so I need to take that into account. Spin back. Ah, I was hoping it might do. Never mind. Good shot though. Well, I enjoyed the front nine. It's really, really nice. Really pleasant to play. Well laid out. It's got a real course feel to it, which I like. Now then, this is one of these holes that tempts you into having a go, but in all honesty, I don't think I can reach that. If the wind was behind, it might be a bit different, but there's no wind at all, so to carry over that is asking a lot. I mean, we're talking 296 yards. Ooh. What's the layup option? That would be the sensible way. I'm going to give it a go. Oh no, I've hit it red fast. Hit the tree, slow it down. Nah, it's in the water. Ah, okay. My own fault for getting greedy on that one. Yeah, the layup would have been the sensible way to go there. Well, that's really heavy rough, isn't it? 85 yards. Okay, not sure about the distance on this one. Yeah, I've made a mess of that. I mean this hole in general, I've made a mess of the hole. Well, that's a great putt. And I've managed to save a par after all that. Lovely hole though. But in those kind of wind conditions, or if you're hitting into a headwind, the safe option is to definitely to lay up. Now then, this is a pretty looking area of the course. Look at that. Tricky little par 3 this. You cannot afford to go left. 132 yards, slightly downhill, so it's going to be playing about 128-ish. Needs to get down a bit. That's a good putt. Makes up for my my silly gamble on the previous hole. We've got a dog leg right here. Now this looks a tricky hole. Needs a really good drive to give ourselves an opportunity to hit the green in 2. That's in good shape. 168. It's going to be an increase, or an elevation increase, of about 7 yards. It's going to be about 175. It's probably about right. I think that could be a little long. Yeah. Will it come back? Yeah, it came back a bit. Now we've got 3 par 5s still to come. Here's the first one of those 3. 569 yards. That's a good pin placement because it's going to be difficult to get close to it in 2. But it is a par 5, so I think I might. It's 258 yards. Quite tempted to go for that bunker. But no, I'm going to try and hit the hybrid, and hopefully this will stop just short of the green. It's in quite good shape. Now, unfortunately, I've left myself my least favourite distance. This is one I often struggle with, to get the ball really close. Nice putt. And the 14th hole, it gives us quite a lengthy par 4, over 480 yards. About 165, I would say, here. Could be a little left. Just a fraction. Right, I need that to bite. Yeah, it's quite good. Oh no, I've misread that one badly. Oh, that was a terrible putt. Completely misread it. I didn't think it was going to break that much. This is pretty. You've got that building to the right there. Just a 30-40 yards from the tee. It's a good swing. I don't think I've judged the distance. I think it's long again. Hit the flag. Ooh, nearly did. Not too sure about the line on this one, if I'll be honest. It's going to go quite a bit right to left to begin with, and then pretty much straighten up. It's downhill as well. Yeah, it's not a bad effort. Just needed to aim it Probably another 6 inches or so further right. Now over the closing holes we've got a par 5, a par 3 and a par 5, so let's see if we can get a couple of birdies out of those. .249, slight elevation. Not a bad club choice this. The important thing is I get it over those trees. Kick left a little. Just going to run off the putting surface onto the fringe. 6 yards. Now potentially I could putt this, but I'm going to chip it on this occasion. That's a nice chip. That's an eagle. I forgot that was a par 5 for a second. Now the penultimate hole, par 3. Pond in front of the green, got that slope as well, so if we're short and we catch that slope it's going to come back into the water, so can't afford to be too cute with this one. It's slightly downhill, so we can take off about 8 yards. It'll be about 168. No wind. Oh, I've hit it slightly slow. That could be in the water. Oh, I was lucky there. There's a poor swing. Just managed to hang on to the hole there. Final hole, 18, par 5. Quite a severe dogleg to the right. I'm going to hit a bit of a fade here just to take it around that tree because I'm not sure I can carry it. Split the fairway in half with that one. Now this is reachable. Yeah, good shot. I'm on the green. Long putt, but I'm on in 2. Be happy with 2 putts here though. That's breaking too far left. Distance was quite good. Nice clubhouse in the background there. Well, that's a really good course. It was an absolute pleasure to play. I think the next time I play it though, I'm gonna, instead of playing default wins, I'm gonna set them to high to make it more of a challenge. And maybe some of the greens were a little on the flat side as well, but all in all, great course, thoroughly enjoyed it. And as you can see, it already gets 4.5 stars, which it thoroughly deserves. In fact, I'm gonna very quickly rate it myself, and I'm gonna give it 4 stars. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I'm in a good mood. And I'm also going to add it to my favourites as well. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Now take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.